Hi, hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to a D&D game that is totally on time. And if you think that we're late, then you're wrong. Gotcha. Hi, welcome to the Divine and Conquerors Devils of Saltmarsh, where we play a book that is under a lot of dice, so I don't want to get it out. Hey, real quick, as I'm totally not adjusting something live in front of everybody. Hey, Vic, there is an amazing thing that you are a part of. Do you want to talk about it as I post this link?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Because, hey, so I'm Vic, if you did not know that, and I also like to bake things. Look, I actually have an example right now because I'm eating cookies that I made. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's a cookie. Anyway, so I like to bake. Baking is my passion, and I would like to say that maybe I could be the greatest. So, like, if you guys want to vote for me, you should do that. I have been sitting in fourth place for like ever on this competition, and in less than 3 days, the quarterfinals are going to cut off, and that's basically anybody who is in first place goes through to the finals and all this other stuff. So, and seeing as I am currently in fourth, I would like to be first, but it's cool if I don't get it. But I have been very appreciative of everybody that has supported me so far. Voting is free. You can do one free vote a day. There's also monetary voting where you can donate a certain amount of votes, and like the voting actually goes towards a foundation that the contest is running. I think it was called like the Be Something Foundation, where it's like towards cancer research. So hey, that's technically a good cause. So
it's a great cause.
It's a good cause. Fantastic. So yeah, if you want, you can go vote for me. The link has been posted. Yes, it has. And because I want to, it'd be nice to win because there is a monetary prize when you win, and that monetary prize could help me start my own business, and I can work independently, and I don't have to clock in every day and hate myself. So
let's make sure you don't do that.
Trying so hard.
I think technically, if you don't go vote for Vic, it is considered a hate crime.
Yep.
Yes, actually.
Can't fucking drink much of that.
Yeah. Damn, you got him there.
So go do it, or else you hate people. All right. Other thing. Fuck, the books are over there. Go buy Dickie's book. The link is down below. Go get it. Go buy it. Go review it. Go love it.
It's Cyber Monday too. So like you're gonna be on Amazon anyway. You might as well go buy his book.
I mean, it's a great read. It's amazing.
It's fantastic.
Don't do it. Also, speaking of Cyber Monday, I believe TeePublic also has a 35% off code thingy, so you can go get some merch.
Nice.
Go get some merch. Maybe get some little Cobalt stickers. Maybe
also circling back to the book. If you do buy the book, go review it on Amazon because he does read the reviews because the reviews help him figure out what's working, what doesn't work, and just lets you know if you've been reading his stuff. So.
It's almost like he cares about what he does. Imagine that. All right. Because we are a little bit late and there is a lot to cover, I am going to do the thing where we introduce each other. Hey, I'm a DM. I do things called DMing. My name is Jesus. And looking at the new thing that is formatted. Hey, that would be Cindy. Hey, Cindy. Who are you playing? What you doing?
Okay. Hi. Sorry. I'm Cindy. I will be playing Tyreen, the elven Eldritch Knight. I have no fun facts today.
What?
I apologize. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, Nick, stop laughing at me.
Nick, speaking of laughing, hey, what are you doing? Who are you?
I'm Nick. I'm going to be playing Beerus Bollin. He's a bunny with a gun. What else do you need?
It's true. Also, an important fact that everyone did level, and I'm noticing the character card's level 3. Someone's been slacking. Speaking of someone who doesn't slack, hey Vic, who are you playing?
I was gonna say, if you're gonna call me out a second time, that's perfectly okay. Hello, I am Vic. I will be playing Stranger, the Tiefling Wizard Warlock, and he I don't know if I have a fun fact for Stranger other than if you technically are having legal troubles, you should let him know because he could potentially. I mean, he can be a lawyer if you want him to.
It could be anything you want him to be.
For the right price, I can be anything you want to be, but I also do that after 5 and rates double.
I almost thought you were going to say if you have legal troubles, tell strangers so he can make fun of you.
I mean, that too. He will make fun of you first, and then he'll start writing a case.
Isn't that the free part? That's the consultation.
Yeah, that's your consultation.
Awesome. Hey, Tabby, who you play?
Hi everybody, I'm Tabatha. I will be playing Nycorath, the half-elven bard. Fun fact for Nico. I know I started last game with the 5 senses thing. His favorite sound. It's just ocean waves.
Oh,
It's calm.
that's right.
Well, good thing.
And it's also the one of his first memories, so...
It's a good thing you're in a pirate game.
Yeah, how about that? Hey, Lee, who you playing?
Hi, I'm Lee. I'm playing Elsa, and I am a water buffalo barbarian path of the sea devil. With axes. Just axes.
Plenty of axes. Jeremiah. Something innuendo. Who you playing?
I am playing Serena, the elf cleric of dirt.
Dirt.
I guess that's it.
Awesome. Okay. Cool. Without further ado, let's roll that bean footage. So, speaking of malarkey, let us recap what had happened. So last time, as you guys were exploring this haunted house, Nycorath and Beerus chased after an individual who was running away as the others were exploring the secret compartments of this haunted house. Half the group was fighting skeletons, as the other half was interrogating this elven woman who was trying to get away. You guys learned who the actual owner of the house is, this alchemist who's been long dead and still working in their lab. You guys stole from a senior citizen, so good job on that. You guys also learned who the captain of... who captains the ghost, the ship that essentially got away, that they were using the haunted house as a base of operation, and the captain was using magical tricks to enhance the spookiness of the place and give that ambiance of spookiness. You guys know that the ghost is part of the Sea Princess, the group of pirates that was the reason why the army moved down south to get rid of them. They were smuggling some expensive rugs and tapestry, as you guys took all the things that they were smuggling to sell. You learned that your captive was giving you half-truths and lying with the truth. Eventually getting all the information that you wanted out of her, though it was a little painful at times, with persuasion and intimidation tactics. Eventually letting her go after she was of no use to you. And I will let the party know that you did avoid a deadly encounter in those caves. So, good job on that. I will place us back on the ship, because we do have a little housekeeping to take care of. Yeah, we'll just use some ocean sounds for now. There is the task of, when it's all said and done, 550 gold that needs to be distributed amongst the party, how you guys seem fit. As you guys brought the stuff over to the ship, as half of these individuals that are here are not actually here. We'll just put Gray here, and then everybody else, technically, you guys are somewhere else. So we're going to make you a GM layer. Boop. Aha, that's why. Okay. As Grayson's going to take some of these books and for his own personal collection, some are going to be sold, and the tapestries, he would know where to sell it and sell it pretty fast. By the end of the day, you will have your 550, but just for now, what is the plan to distribute that? And yes, Tabby.
The only question, the one quick question I have is, from leaving the house, how long has it been since we've
It's
left
a 4-mile walk. So with the stops every now and then from picking up everything essentially that she was kind of carrying, with the assistance here and there from the rest of you guys, it might have taken. You guys went there really early in the morning, so you probably get back around lunchtime.
Okay, so we're basically on the ship at.
Yeah, you're still in docks.
Okay. I just didn't know if this was a couple days later or not.
No, still at the docks.
Okay, that's all I needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with you all still at the docks, Gris essentially getting this, and I do remember that you guys were, because we kind of cut relatively fast last time. Did you explain what happened at the haunted house or not?
We were going to be.
Okay. So with that, Grayson's probably going to go over to the captain's quarters, and you see the door opens. This time, it's not actually closed. As you start seeing some of the people working the dock is in full motion, as it always is. This is a busy port. The smell of fresh food and coffee is kind of springing in the air, as well as now that it's a little bit later in the day, most inns are opening up, and the smell of fresh brew is also filling the air. As the door to the captain's quarters is left open a bit, you actually see that this isn't in that room. A quick red flash, and you see these horns kind of appear from the floor, almost like Dis is being summoned into the room before the door fully closes. After
Well, that's not concerning at all.
a couple of minutes or so,
They just have a sex dungeon.
a little demi-plane, if you will. As the door opens and both captain and quartermaster come out. All right, what Grayson was telling me about how you guys were talking to some dicks or something. What's the situation? Sometimes he sugarcoats it, sometimes he doesn't explain things, sometimes he over-explains things. So, let's hear from the rabbit's mouth.
Well, we found got some clues about a haunted house, and we all decided to go and investigate it to see what the fuck was going on with that shape. Found out that it was not so much haunted per se, but it was being used as a kind of sash and safe house by a bunch of other pirates or pirate group or something. The princess something. I don't know.
Sea princesses or something like
It's
that.
it's the ghost ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
That's that is concerning. I think
We got
our
he sort
level
of
of
the map that he got, and I think we got this map from one of them or from their office. It's apparently it's got marked locations and everything where less than legal things are able to be sold and sold easily. He's gonna hand that over to either
all right.
the captain or Grayson.
He looks at it and it's intently studying it before handing it over to Grayson, and then his demeanor went from concern to like, is this really worth my attention, to concern, serious, and then back to the serious look towards you guys.
Fortunately, a few of them did escape before we could get to them. So, but they didn't know anything about us other than we broke through a fucking wall and they went
And then
running.
you shot one of them.
Yes, you did shoot one of them.
I shot him in the hand and his arm came off.
Shot him in the arm, and
banged
then
his-
his arm fell off, and then he.
And then he banged his head against a table and fucking split his skull open and died.
Well, normally I would applaud such action. Looks towards Grayson as a big sigh comes as Grayson is studying the map. And it's actually looking like Grayson's taking a little bit longer to study it than Dis is, for whatever that might mean. If it's the ghost, I think that we can officially change our label from dicks to cunts. They're not a group that they're on my shit list. So,
It's a
How
good
how
thing to
unfortunate
be
for them.
disturbed there.
Captain,
yeah.
upon investigation, I do believe they are the ghost ship. And can you read this? And I will hold out the dotted letters with the dashes and stuff.
Yeah, that's the Dragon Tongue. Specifically, this is a dialect of the Lizardfolk tribe in the south.
Like this, the dashes.
The dashes, that's probably just code for whatever they might mean.
Okay, well, there is also this one, and then the letter with the numbers. It's like I specifically wrote on here a letter with a lot of numbers and such, but are scratched off. Some kind of
Yeah.
equations and hundreds of gold calculations. That's what I'm handing him,
Yeah.
as well as showing him. I don't know if it means anything, but
That's
maybe it's something to look.
As
look
looking
on
through it and,
into.
and reading it, since technically knows every language. These prices are equated to, and kind of looks to showing you guys. If you look at it, it's saying which tapestry goes for what price. The further you looked into it, you can start categorizing that. It's a lot of dwarven tapestry, elven tapestry, human tapestry, so on. These aren't being sold necessarily. It's the front. They're selling individuals for something. Now, as far as I fucking understand, at least they're not stupid enough to deal in that shit. So, whatever these people are being sold to is for something fucking, either they're falling down somewhere that, if I fucking catch them, or this is some other code that I don't know. But specifically, this is going to the Lizardfolk tribe.
We have someone that'd be able to potentially decipher what it's saying.
Yeah. Looks towards Grayson. Honey, that's on you. You do that. Oh,
Honey.
oh, dearest of mine.
Love of my life.
Grayson
My
just
heart of
looks-
hearts.
Yeah, fine. I'll do your fucking paperwork. That's... No, I won't say it out loud. Okay. Is this all the information that you guys have? As Grayson is looking at you guys. Any more, any trail of any paperwork would be incredibly useful right now.
I mean, that's
I'm
pretty much
giving you the paperwork that I have found.
Okay.
the map is pretty much all that I found up in their study. There was more things in that house, and like that secret room and whatnot. But I don't know if there's anything else. There's also a niche or a thing.
All right, fine. You twisted my arm, and he's gonna pull out the book that he grabbed from the library and hand it to Grayson, and it's the dirty one.
Not... This is great if that is what preschoolers would want to read. And hands it back to you.
There.
Grace just looks at it. Oh. Chapter 17. Yeah, nothing. Remember that night in Waterdeep? That was from chapter 17. Grayson just... Like, a slight spell gets casted as his complexion changes to rosy cheeks and then just immediately back to his pale self as... Yeah, that was an interesting night. Good teamwork.
Wrath's just like, well, that's not my circus and definitely not my monkeys.
Well, I also have this. We have a book, a Philosopher's Stone book ritual thing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So basically, it says we can turn anything into gold,
You
including
could
its
have a
weight.
golden chip.
Oh, that's incredibly interesting. And ignoring this mystery and going back into the science and magic, who has a tome? Can I see it?
What tome?
The philosopher's
Oh,
book that you're...
I'll hand it over.
That's incredibly difficult and complicated. Yep, that's not how you write that equation. That's redundant. Okay, hands it back to you. Who was the magic user?
I don't know. It was some kind of lich person.
Oh no, not them. Amongst the group.
Oh,
Don't look at me.
I guess me, stranger, or Nico over there.
Who specifically has studied in the arcane arts? Grabs a
Wait,
book.
Out of character, are you asking if anybody's trained in Arcana?
If you can perform arcanic magic is specifically what
Okay.
Grayson is asking. Which bards fall under that category as well.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
I was gonna say because Nico is trained in Arcana, so
Yeah. So essentially, this book can be used by those who are trained in the arcanic arts, which is anyone who is not a cleric, paladin, ranger, or druid, or barbarian in some situations. So if you can cast magic and it's from the arcanic spellbooks, you
I guess the
can.
int casters. right?
Mostly incasters.
Mostly incasters.
Yeah. Sorcerers can also read from this too.
Yeah, I was about to make a comment, but no.
Grabs a book, looks over towards Nico, then he looks over towards you, stranger. His hand shakes a little bit before he composes himself and gives it towards you.
Take your pick.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you that I am going to be the better option of the three here, obviously.
There are some limitations as if you turn to the this fourth page, I believe in the bottom subclause, anything that weighs more than 1,000 pounds, the magic will not infuse into it. So it seems that our esteemed philosopher has capped the magic in here. It's an 8-hour ritual, but I don't see why you guys can't go have fun with it and make something into gold. And I will say that once you do perform this spell and everything is done, I'm pretty sure if this wizard is any worth in the world, that book will be completely consumed because we all have our trade secrets and that is not copywritten. But you will have a solid object of that weight.
Wait,
so
when you say 1,000 pounds, 1,000 pounds when it on its original?
Yes. So if you have an apple,
so his boyfriend's out of the loop.
So if you have an apple that weighs, for this equation, if you have an apple that weighs 1 pound, it will turn that apple into gold of value of 1. If you have an apple that weighs 10 pounds, it doesn't matter how big the apple is, that apple will now be 10 gold worth of worth. So
this book will be very useful.
If you find a tree, you have a tree now made out of gold. Have fun moving a tree made out of gold. So I would encourage you to be cautious and careful about what you do. So I really don't care, actually. Go do whatever you want.
I am all about discretion.
When Stranger says that, Wrath's just like, you're gonna run a con, aren't you?
A wizard never tells his secrets.
On it is. Got it.
I appreciate the easy math. Direct.
Lovelock's like, I am part of this conversation too, and thank you. Well, as Dis is just staring off into the sea. Well, my quartermaster, looks like you need to get some provisions and find everybody else. That's not my fucking... Yes, honey, that's captain. Slaps on the back. That's what I'm going to do. We need to get some food, we need water, we need more rum, obviously. And on the other provisions that the crew need. Is there anything specific that you guys need?
Well, no one all at once.
Some fucking patience.
What was that, Beerus?
I do need to pick up some more ammunition. That's about it.
Yeah, spell components would be very lovely.
Okay. Components. Got you on that. Ammunition for specifically hand over weapon.
Hands over my pistol.
Okay. Paper cartridges is on the list. Okay. I will also give you your cut and share of the gold. Probably tonight. It'll take me a bit to get everyone ready, so we should leave, I honestly hope, in 2 days, if not earlier. So I will find you. Looks towards the gun for a second. Okay, I will find you. Just make sure you're around Beerus, for I will be looking for that gun specifically. Okay, anything else? This? And you see that he's about to mouth the word captain. And just, don't you fucking... Alright, gonna do research. Gonna hit up some contacts, and we'll fucking figure this out. Let's go sink a ship, shall we? All right.
Fun.
This dismiss. I don't know. Get the fuck off. Do whatever you want. I don't care. All right. Grabs Grayson by the collar and just picks him up and starts dragging him. Heads off into the room to do research.
Yes, research.
So, what do you guys want to do? For the sake of kind of peering over the curtain a little bit, in about like 3 or 4 hours, Grayson will appear and hand you guys the 550 gold discreetly in a way that is not, you don't want to carry a year's worth of income, or like just displaying in front of you. I have to do the math then.
Well, it's like no other adventurers do that.
Right. So with our simple conversion rate, yeah, that's it's like saying, here's $20,000. Go have fun.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Yeah. So with Greystone, you didn't go out and find food and provisions, some bullets. The day's y'all's. What do you guys want to do?
See if the gold man is in the market.
Okay. Yeah. As you guys are peering towards the market, and I need to make sure that this song is on loop. Hopefully that is, because Gray and Off Gray are really close.
Are we going to hit the market and have some victory pastries for our job well done today?
Is that what you guys want to do? So we have a market pastry.
Oh.
Like Stranger, something up pastry, and Tyreen's like,
All right.
He did
He's
that
kind of
entirely on purpose.
trailing behind because he is kind of like looking at the little journal that he has. He's just kind of like flipping through it idly,
Yeah.
and it's like just kind of rolls his eyes and just kind of closes it.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah, just
He's gonna pester Beerus while they're walking and talking.
Mhm.
Just be like, not to literally bend your ear.
I mean, you are taller than me, so that's not exactly much of a bend.
No, fair.
If
Yeah,
anything,
he's
it's
doing
right
this
to your
discreetly.
eye.
He's doing this discreetly, FYI.
I mean, Beerus is like 5 foot, so like his ear is literally at mouth height for a stranger.
that's so funny.
Well, I mean, he's speaking in a very discreet tone as to not draw attention to them as they talk. But pretty much just like, so did you notice? I tried to having this conversation with Serena and Watt earlier, and they didn't really pay no mind to it. Did you notice that our tall, dark-haired, and stupid is not so stupid anymore?
I did notice that. He became a
He's-
bit more,
Competent?
indeed.
Mm.
It was like something changed in him, and then he just decided, well, I guess I'll be useful.
That's fair. That is a fair assessment. I was gonna go with a body snatcher theory, actually. Like the whole, like the Fey changeling thing where you swap the baby out at the last minute.
That's very true. That's very true.
It might be
I
a...
haven't seen many changelings when I was walking through the Feywilds, but it's definitely a thing.
How loud are you, motherfuckers?
I said I was being discreet,
Quiet.
Wrath.
did you just call him Wrath?
I did.
Yeah, it's his name, Nycorath.
You know what? I'm gonna be the person that says that, like, Stranger mentioned pastries, and
Everything he does is
Tyreen.
with
Now that Tyreen is like, this is my child. Tyreen's gonna be like, Nycorath, they did
Yeah.
mention pastries. Would you like to visit the bakery?
Sure. I wouldn't mind it, cause... And he looks back over at Stranger and Beerus, and it's like, I just feel like some shenanigans are gonna happen if I hang around a little bit much longer.
You just see
Okay.
Beerus smiling and waving.
Like, yeah, Tyreen, like,
All right, so Nico and Tyreen are gonna go get some pastries.
Yeah.
All right, all
They're
right.
staring because they think we're cute.
Either that or they think we smell and they don't like us.
are y'all saying that aloud?
Probably.
Not loud enough for anyone to
we-
hear.
Boo.
Boo.
Like, Tyreen would be like, it's the ladder.
Okay, I'm still laughing at the whole thing that Tyreen just looks at Nico and it's like, he's baby.
This is my child now.
Just picks up
can't do that.
Nico.
He's
You can't bully him. That's not nice. That's not funny.
Nycorath is baby.
I can imagine Tyreen picking up Nico, but Nico's like 17 feet tall, so just his legs
He's
are just
taller than-
dragging.
Wait,
I'm like,
how
yeah,
tall is Tyreen?
5'3".
Plus.
He's literally almost a foot taller than her, so.
Yeah,
She's
pick
like,
him up by the
"Come."
waist, feet are dragging. Okay, what and Serena, what are you guys? Where are you heading? Are you going to the market, pastries, or your own thing?
I'm just gonna get to the market and see what they have or something.
Okay. For the sake of housekeeping, what did you guys do with the 550?
If we want to split it, or
So 550 split is 91 gold plus some change. There's gonna be an extra 3 gold and 6 silver, or something like that.
Okay.
That's
so we have
math.
3 gold and 6 silver in party fund.
All right. Who is keeping
Here
track of
goes the party fund.
Who's the bank?
Not me.
I'm very good at doing numbers, if anyone wants to give me money.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Why do I feel
You know
like
what?
I'm the worst person?
Like,
I have a notepad up. I will keep track of party funds.
Okay.
Nico, you are not the party vault.
Shut up, stranger.
Nico is the party vault now.
Okay.
so
And if
everyone,
anybody tries to rob the party vault, they got to deal with Tyreen.
All right, that's all your decision to make him the party bank.
Tyreen's got scary dog privileges.
everyone add
91
91 gold to your inventory and
What's the extra?
yeah.
Or excess?
3 gold, 6 silver.
All right. So as you guys are heading
Stranger has way too much money.
to
Right? Same.
Same.
heading towards the market, I would like all 4 of you guys to roll me a perception.
Which 4?
The 4 that are heading towards the market. So Watts, Serena, Beerus, and Stranger.
Oh! I watched that happen.
Oh, shit.
It was almost a 17.
You can't see the word
17
mark.
for me.
17?
I got a 10.
Okay. Beerus, what did you get?
18.
18. Okay.
A 5?
Aw, buddy.
So
Wait.
25.
I'm not perceptive.
I thought you weren't going to the market.
That's what I was
Oh,
going to say. Nico and
Sorry,
Tyreen
sorry,
aren't going to
sorry. I thought, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Way
yeah,
to
that's fine,
go,
that's fine.
Nico.
Regardless, Nico didn't see it. What did you get, Serena?
25.
25.
Who's driving the stupid?
Beerus,
Jeez.
like a hawk, you're just fucking looking for this gold man. Just looking and looking and looking, and you don't
Is someone
find
going to stab you?
you don't find anybody. Disappointing. As Serena immediately just like, hey, this little golden goblin guy just moving a couple of tents and just putting a little carpet on the floor for himself. Just in the middle of all like a pathway. It's not where the general market is. It's not where the vendors are. It's quite literally towards an alleyway. At the front of it, it's just a goblin who has a tattered orange shirt and matching orange pants, and then a just completely gold skin. If you get close, his eyes are even gold too. And just gets a little rug, kind of puts it on the floor, just sits there, puts a little bag in front of himself, sits down cross-legged, and just is staring up at all the people walking by.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that and then look at Beerus. I was like, hey Beerus, aren't you looking for a gnome?
Where?
Your shiny guy.
Yeah, magic items or something, and then I will point towards, or I will point towards it with how I guess high elves are point with their mouth. Go.
Oh my god, I love it.
That's just how Filipinos point.
Yep.
That's an Islander thing, baby.
Yeah. Right there.
It's also every single response. Huh? What?
Huh?
To everything.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Huh?
So yeah, the ancient High Elvian pointing method has been used, and yeah, you see a gold goblin just sitting there patiently, just with this huge grin on his face.
Walk over there. Be like, I've been looking for you.
Oh, you have? Oh, good. I don't remember you.
And no, I apologize. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Beerus. I've been told about you, and I've told you have many wondrous things.
Sometimes. Hi, I have a name, but everyone just calls me the Gold Goblin, so I am the Gold Goblin. Do you have a business card?
I do not have a business card on me, no.
Okay, well, he kind of reaches into the one bag that he has. No, that's too big. Pulls out a golden card. Has nothing written on it, but is a golden card. There you go.
Thank you.
When you touch it, there is a slight tingle and kind of a spark that you feel from your fingertips to your chest.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, don't lose it, because last time someone threw it away. I threw it away in the middle of the ocean, and it was quite wet, and it took me a while to swim back to shore.
So are you saying that this summons you?
Yes, in a matter of speaking. It's... Look, back in the Fae, I have a little ball that I throw. And then whatever number appears on that ball, that's where I just go. Sometimes I appear here. Sometimes I appear there. Or wherever the cards are.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
It's been a while
So,
since I've been back to the Fae myself, so
yeah.
how is it over there?
Well, I just saw the carnival, which was really, really good. Although this yellow tiefling kind of set the big top circus thing on fire, I don't think that was part of the show. But I stayed and watched the whole thing burn down. It was quite entertaining. And if it was part of the show, I don't know how they have the budget to continue that the next night. It's just incredible.
Magic is a wondrous thing.
Yeah, I know. Well, anywho, I have magic, and I have quite a lot of it. And the matter of things, I am not looking at a sheet that I have pre-written to explain what these magic things are. Totally at the top of my head do I know them.
I completely believe him.
Yes, see, he's a smart man. He knows what he's talking about. Goes and reaches into this small little bag. You actually see there's a couple of holes in the bag. Well, not holes anymore. They've been patched up. And have any of y'all seen the bag of holding?
I mean, Beerus is looking for one of the swords.
Yeah, Serena, I've never seen one, I don't think.
Okay, so Beerus, you can tell Stranger, you have some inclination here and there. Walt, that's up to you if your character's ever seen a bag of holding. But this essentially is a bag of holding that has been ripped and torn and repatched many, many times. How this golden goblin has survived with a bag of holding exploding, this same one too, exploding this many times, it is a wonder.
I mean, do you blame him? Do you know how fucking expensive bags of holding are? You might as well keep reusing the same one.
I mean, it's good. Just put a little bit of spit, slap it on it, and it's good as new.
All it needs is a fucking Jansport logo.
And it will be indestructible.
Right.
Whiteout designs, and there you go.
No matter how many books you put in it.
You see that he opens the bag almost to max capacity, grabs a little stick, puts it in there so the bag won't fully close. And as his little hand goes in and reaches, you can see almost like he's previewing you the item in his hand, a little miniature version of it before he actually pulls it out. I have this ring. I have these goggles. I have this stone. I also have another stone that's not in this bag, but I have another stone. I have a potion. And then he just starts listing things, but not what they do. I have some slippers. I have the staff. I have a flail. And I have all these papers. They're wizard papers. I'm not a wizard, so I can't read them, but they're wizard papers.
Looks over at Stranger.
What?
Those papers seem to be calling your name.
Oh, just because I happen to know the arcanic arts, I have to like everything that wizards like?
That's stereotyping.
Just because it's your bullshit.
Well, just because it's a bullshit of a very specific brand doesn't mean it's my brand of bullshit.
You deal in most bullshits.
The bullshit that I deal with is my bullshit, okay?
So I'm totally going to copy this sheet over and send it to you guys because it's a lot. But for
Do you keep your grandma on there?
No, I did. She died. I ate her corpse. Now I have her powers.
Is that what the whole golden skin thing
That's
is?
about how that works.
Oh.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Well, I can tell you the story, but you have to buy something first. That's called marketing. No, gimmick.
Branding.
Branding. To be fair, I just deal in trading these items. So like, next time you see me, this isn't like me trying to sell you something. It is quite literally I might forget where I put it, or I lost it, or someone bought it. Because I don't make them, so they might not be here forever. But
where do you get these items?
I also trade in items. Sometimes people give me things that looks gross as a copy and paste. Okay, let me figure it out in a different way how to do this. Yeah, sometimes people just like give me things. When they do, they might or might not be dead. That's why it's handy to have this magic card, because some adventurers, that's my #1 clientele. And adventurers, I don't know if you knew, you should get some health insurance, because you will die.
Generally speaking, everyone does.
No, I haven't. So, therefore, at least one goblin has not died. And until I die...
That is correct math.
Yes, exactly. But I have this ring that protects you against poison. I have these goggles to make you see in the night if you're night impaired. I have a stone that's really lucky. A halfling friend of mine gave it to me, and he's double the lucky. There's a joke in there for you, Rabbit Man, but I don't know what it is. There's also, I have a potion that you resist the glowy good magic, the radiant magic. I have a robe that has some stickers on it. I have these scrolls in these exact order: Cloud of Daggers, Color Spray, Hex, Negative Energy Flood, and then Plant Growth. I have a shield that has a plus and a 1 on it. I have leather that is glorious. Gloves that make you swim and or climb good. I call them the gloves of swimming and climbing good. I have marina scale mail. This is scales from a dragon who lives in a marina. Makes you swim also good.
I would have believed you if you said that her name was Marina.
Oh, it might have been, and I got my stories confused. I got potion of climb good. I got a potion. I got 3 of those. I got potions of make the blood stop bleeding, and then got a greater version of that one. I also got
It's coincidentally a color of blood.
yeah. I got a rapier of wounding, so when you hit someone, it wounds them more. I got a short sword of warning. It warns you. That's what it does. I got slippers that make you climb like spiders, although some people don't like them. So if you are arachnophobic, you can climb like a grasshopper. I got a staff of frost. Something about you, ma'am, makes me think that you might like this frozen staff. I also have a vicious greatsword and a vicious flail. They bite. Specifically 7 points, but they bite. And then I have a scroll of conjure element that was previously on my scroll list, but I didn't say it at that time, so I'm saying it now. And I am trying my best to make this copy and paste legible on Discord, and it's not working out very well. Did any of those words that I said really fast intrigue you?
So, about the staff,
Yeah.
how much would you be willing to bargain for it, or
Oh.
possibly, let it go?
Well, are you trying to twist my little arm and make it the lowest price possible?
I'm not really a number person.
Okay, don't worry. I will let it go at the lowest price of how much it actually is worth, with the discount of 0, for 26,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
It is a very, very, and like you can see, it's the staff of frost. It's a very, very rare item. Yeah. I got this
That
from a
is fancy.
guy who had a robe and he died, and the Yeti was eating him, so I took the staff. It might have been the Yetis, but I don't know.
Well, did you ask him?
I didn't. He was busy eating. And, it's
Yeah,
really
it's very rude.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
interrupt someone while they're eating. So I'm like, you know what? It's a good day for me. It's a good day for a golden me, and I'm just going to take my gold and leave. That's how I view it, at least.
I see.
Yeah, but is there anything you guys want? I mean, I got a lucky
To be
stone.
fair, I'm
Mhm.
honestly looking for something kind of like your bag there, myself.
Oh. Well, I only have one, and I need it because I can't carry this stuff. But I could keep my eye on the look for another bag, and I can put that bag inside this bag. I think that's a really good idea, because then I only have to carry the one bag.
I don't think they work that way.
I mean, how many bags of infinite space have you dealt with? I have dealt with one, and then it has exploded many times. So, I'm not saying I'm an expert. I'm not saying that at all, because I'm not.
The only bag of holding that I had dealt with was the captain of my old ships. His didn't explode though, so it's a little bit odd that yours is.
Yeah, I put too many things in it. Sometimes I put my lunch in there. Sometimes I put a dead body in there for lunch. It's mainly just lunch.
I mean, you gotta keep fed, so I get you.
I'm a very hungry guy. I'm a very hungry little man.
How much is that their mariner's chainmail that you had said?
Oh, that one will be 1,550 gold.
I see.
Do you have a price range? Because then I can just cut the middleman. And if you have a middleman, I can also eat him. Really. And then I can tell you what the prices for these things are.
Stranger looks directly at Beerus like, I mean, we have a guy.
No, we don't have a guy because Tyreen will cut off our heads.
Well, Tyreen doesn't need to
Wow.
know about it. You can literally throw some beignets on the floor and she'll be completely distracted.
I was muted. Allow me. Wow.
I mean, we did just let one of our a lady go that we could have used as collateral, unfortunately.
She's still there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could have eaten her and reduced the prices.
Oh, that's definitely a shame.
Yeah. I mean, if you have things to trade, I can also trade them and reduce prices.
I mean, the only thing that I would have to trade is the set of leather armor that I'm currently wearing.
I mean, I'll reduce it a little bit.
Would you consider yourself a man of literature?
Yes. What is literature?
Stranger's gonna pull out the dirty book and just be like, I already read it on the way back. Chapter 17 was really not that spicy.
Yes, I have read books.
But have you read this one?
No, I have not. Because you have it, and it is not currently in my possession.
So what will happen if I give it to you to have in your possession?
I can give you the cheapest thing on my list. A
Yeah,
potion
look at Beerus like,
of wounds go away.
What?
A potion of wounds go away. A basic healing potion.
Aye. Alright, well...
I mean, not to sound like I'm speaking out of statistics, but technically we're at a pretty low level in our adventure that we might need that.
Oh, yeah, that's very true. That's very true. I will use some potions of wound go-aways.
Alright, I'm gonna swap the book for
Okay.
the potion of wound go-aways.
Yeah, gives you a basic potion of healing. It updates
Okay.
he only has 4. Looks at it, it's upside down. There are many words in here. What is this language?
The language of love.
Oh, I don't have love. Tears a page. Starts eating it. That's very gross. Puts the book back in there. A good trade. Good trade.
How much are the rest of your potions?
One more time, sorry?
So how much are the rest of your potions?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I can tell you. So the basic potions are 50. The greater are 150. I also have potion of climbing. It's 180.
How many of the basic potions do you have?
I
And how
have-
many of the graders?
I have 4 basic, 1 greater.
So that would be 350 gold for the lot of them, right?
Yeah, if you want all of them. Also, for that much gold, just a thing to ponder on. You could have a vicious flail. So when you do a
Well, unfortunately.
or
Use a gun.
well, you could get a vicious greatsword.
Well, hold on. We have a very lovely lady here that might like the vicious flail.
Oh, okay. Also, I have scrolls that are also worth that, like daggers and clouds. Those are 240. Or a potion of resist radiant energy. But if
I
you
don't
just
think we're going to have a problem with radiant energy anytime soon.
yeah. But if
That
you
was
want
the health
the
potion,
health potions, kind of grabs all of them. Just some of them kind of fall into, and you see the glass kind of crack a little bit. Oh, sorry. I got all of them here.
Heck, the lot of them.
Okay, gotta delete those from my list now.
Hear me out. What if you just take all of the potions and then you just pour them into a bigger bottle?
I think that has very good reason to always work.
How much is the +1 shield?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. That would be 1,500 gold pieces.
Yeah, I
King's
thought so.
gold, specifically.
So fancy.
Yeah, it's a very fancy shield. And he looks at he takes it out so you can look at the back, and in the back it has in Sharpie +1 on it.
God.
That's what made it more expensive.
Oh, well, what would you do with this? And he's gonna pull out his bag of bone dust and hand it to the goblin.
Sniffs it a little bit.
Just ground it to myself earlier.
Sticks out his tongue. Good bone dust. Good bone dust. Okay. Since you bought a lot of things, and I haven't sold it to anyone, because can you imagine people here don't have 50 gold just to waste on a fuzzy McFeel nice potion? It's incredible. It's like, what are you doing? Not going to work every day? I mean, come on, right? If you give me this dust and
White powder.
And ooh, if you hand me someone's arm, just one arm. It can be from the elbow down, just to eat. I can give you something for less price. Something. 1,000 to 500 for less price.
Okay.
I have a specific craving for.
Left or right?
I like the left hands more.
Left hand. All right.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have like a left arm, I can eat. I'll discount something for you. I'm not really picky on like where it came from. It could even be your arm too.
Unfortunately for right now, I need both arms.
Yeah, me too.
How long are you staying here?
Until I feel bored and leave.
What if?
Like I can go right now. I can find somebody with a left arm and just.
I'm gonna look up Beerus. What arm did you shoot?
I shoot with my right arm and my left.
No,
arm.
the one that we left in the cab, the one we left in the house.
In the cavern. What did you shoot?
Yeah.
I think it was the left arm.
Oh.
Well, if we bring the whole body.
Pass. Can I get back there?
The gold card summons you?
Yeah, well, no, it's not like you specifically use it. It's just I'm gonna roll a dodecahedron when I get to my lair, and then whatever number that is, that's where I teleport to. But it's not like you're summoning me. It's like it's just I'll roll the dice and then I appear there sometimes. So keep that on you, because who knows when I will show up. I might show up when you're in the pooper, or I might show up when you're asleep, or I might show up when you really need me, and maybe something that I am selling could save your life.
Ooh. That's also chapter 17 spicy.
I am very aware of this chapter 17. It's
I don't understand. I'm trying.
I that's what my mom said one time. She's like, as long as you try, honey. And then we ate food.
Left arms.
Left arms.
Left arms.
They're my favorite.
I think we need to make a trip to the grocery store.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff. There. Salads are good.
Just say the word, and I'm going to go find one. Like right now.
I mean, I just spent about 350 gold. So I'm down to.
I'm just saying that if Miss Serena really wants her shield, I can find as many arms as needed.
I don't think that's necessary.
He has the right to left arms.
Do we have a pun counter, or is it just okay?
No, we've just been doing innuendos. This
Innuendo
entire time.
counter. Okay. Oh
we should
man.
have done counter now.
Petition stands for the counter channels.
I am so curious as to why this doesn't export or anything. Let's see. Print. Can I just print this one page? That's okay. That looks disgusting. All right.
So you
This
said
is,
it took us like 4 hours to get from my house
it's
back
a
here?
yeah. You can go there and get back by nightfall. It's a 4-mile walk, so it's not it's not gonna take a long time. In 2 hours, if you're just walking there, if you're gonna hoof it in an hour, you'll be back.
Does anyone else want anything? Well, I think
I am
that-
more of a tiefling of the moment, so at the moment, no.
Right, well, then I think for now, I think just about good. If you could keep a lookout for another one of those fancy bags, I'd be most welcome.
Okay, I will. I'm not typing anything at all right now. That's taking my concentration because dyslexia sucks. Yeah, I'll wait here. And then hopefully, if my tummy keeps rumbling more, I will leave. But if it doesn't, then I will stay here. I hope to see you soon because I like when people buy things from me.
All right.
Okay. Just doesn't say bye, just stares at you guys.
I need to go buy a cigar cutter right now.
Fuck you, little guy.
I sent you guys a PDF that looks really gross because the color that I use is black paper because I have sensitive eyeballs. And it looks... I don't know. If you can't read it, I understand. I'm going to copy and paste it in a different manner.
Read it.
Okay.
Sure.
So you guys, I assume, are gonna go get that bandit's arm and come back, or that bandit body.
I mean, I'm fully prepared to just grab someone random in an alley and just have at it with his arm.
God. In what
Thank
manner?
goodness we're nowhere near there.
I think we need to.
I mean-
the other two.
I was gonna make it rough and quick.
I mean, I can always shoot it off again.
Yeah, but then that's going to make a lot of noise, and then you're gonna have the guards involved. All I'm saying is that all I have to do is throw on a quick disguise, lead someone into an alleyway, cut his arm off, and then when the guards are asking, who cut your arm off, they'll be like, I don't know, some very nondescript individual that looks like everybody.
Yes, the everybody man.
If you want to do that, we most certainly can.
It is the fastest way I can find you an arm.
I don't even think I'd be able to afford the scale mill or whatever. But if we can get a lower price for Serena's shield, I think we could.
I could also disguise myself as a brothel worker. That would work even better.
Really? That would indeed.
That way
be-
I also get paid.
That's very true.
I don't think unnecessary violence is needed.
All right, our group cleric is here. I need to stop talking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Everything I say is frowned upon.
I'm gonna look at a stranger. It's like, I'm a cleric.
What? A cleric? Where?
Who invited those?
What?
It's
When?
like you say, hey, go ask
Where
the
was I?
cleric as soon as like where? Where's the cleric?
Oh man.
Nobody asked you.
God. That was so vocal.
Well,
Nobody asked.
as you guys are deciding if you're going to indulge in this cannibalism, we're gonna go over to
It's not cannibalism. He's a goblin.
Cannibalism if
The other
I'm
one is a human, so it's not cannibalism.
Exactly.
I think we're what's the euphemism?
Tiptoeing.
Tiptoeing.
Potato, tomato.
Potato, tomato.
Potato, tomato.
Perfect.
There are things.
Potato,
There are a
tomato.
lot worse things you could be asking to eat.
Very true.
Okay. It's the
Could
quick
be
notes
after the
here.
donut holder.
All right, cool. Quick notes.
Just gonna-
Hey, speaking of potato and tomato, I don't know what the fuck that means.
Nicknames.
Uh,
Speaking of consumption, what?
Tyreen and Nycorath, what are you guys doing?
Beignet and Zipoli.
What?
Yeah.
Tyreen's like my one love.
They're the same, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Wait, what did I miss?
Don't
Happy
worry
as-
about it, dear.
So in character.
Oh
Hey.
boy.
Nico, what are you guys doing?
Just following Tyreen to the pastry shop.
Okay. If I remember correctly, nice old lady was the one who was in charge of the pastry shop. She sees you guys. Oh, honey, how are you doing? Looks like you brought someone tall, dark, handsome. Yes, I like. So, what do you guys want?
Look, first thing the Tyreen's like, no.
No.
Oh, just a toy. Understood. I had a couple of
What?
those in my day.
Excuse me?
No, it's not like that. He's a friend.
Oh, benefit. Understood.
Oh my god. Tyreen's just gonna like sit there like this is one of the, like a meddling old lady. Tyreen's like, okay.
Yeah. So, what can I do you for?
I would like. What do you have that's like fresh? I don't know.
Oh,
Didn't think that fall through.
the freshest thing that I have, I just got some conchitas out of the oven. She was like
Everybody's
some
sitting
of
here like, hell yes.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what would I want? That's what I want. So,
Right,
therefore,
same.
that's what's there.
That's fair.
Guys, we got your three basic flavors. We have your vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. And if there's something else that you want, I can start making it right now. It's not that late. I probably will finish it by the end of the day.
I'd like one of the conchitas.
Okay.
The vanilla one.
Okay.
She's gonna look at Nico and be like, what would you like?
Yeah, Nika just looking. It's just, yeah, he's just kind of looking at it, and it's like, I'll take one vanilla and one chocolate, please.
Okay. All together that'd be 1 silver, please.
Alright.
Nika will pay for it.
Oh, what a gentleman.
Tyreen will be like, actually, she'll take her bag out and be like, can we have 4 more to bring to our friends?
A fourth one?
4 more. Just
Oh.
whatever flavors.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It kind of grabs one of each and then an additional vanilla. That.
Sorry, math.
Yeah. Let's just call it 2 silver for since I don't
He'll
have that much change.
He'll give her a second silver. Just
Okay.
looking at Tyreen, just like, put your coin purse away.
You don't have to pay for that, Nico.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
As you guys are heading out, it was lovely seeing you guys again. Honey, you might want to get that eye checked. It looks a little infected.
Like for a second, Tyreen like touches her scar and she's like, "Oh no."
Yeah, Nico's doing the same, and it's just,
The bookends.
yeah, he's just, it's not infected. It's just, I'm recovering.
Oh, okay. Been there. A couple of rums. Oh, and I can dance like I was 80 years old.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Rath's just like, I'm going to pretend I misheard that, and
Oh, youngsters. Just goes, hobbles over her little chanclitas and starts putting some dough in the oven.
Well, alright.
I'll say that probably at that point, you see the Scooby Gang kind of scheming, and I don't know exactly what the plan is for you four.
I really thought we were
just-
going to go meet up with the rest of them.
Scooby Gang, I love it.
Mystery
Yeah,
ink over there.
Watching the shenanigans, it's like we could just ignore them and just continue on our way.
We could. I could throw this bag of pastries at them, and then we could continue.
Did you have any other place in mind you wanted to investigate or check out? I mean, we have about, another 5 days?
To be fair, I'm trying to lay a little low. So, I don't really have a bucket list past that. Just laying low. I don't know.
When you say laying low, yeah, Wrath's just kind of like, he just kind of reaches into his pocket and you just see him pull out a stone that he starts to worry in between his fingers, and it's just like, I mean, same. But
I mean, you do seem to be, for lack of a better term for observation, a little different. What, like, back in the house, you got, and then, I'm a little confused. Are you, what, are you okay? What's
when
going on?
Tyreen asks that, you just see him just kind of stop for a second and just kind of smile, like give a little bit of a strained smile, and it's like, define okay.
I'll take that as a no. I mean, to be fair, and then, but it seemed like you flipped the switch, and a little confused, but I just wanted to make sure that there's nothing like immediately wrong, or like if the other two are really bothering you, I could like. I can do some things.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
I'm not going to hurt them. It would be fun.
Well, I'll put it this way. I've had a lot of things happen to me in the past, I would say 2 weeks. A lot more than I expected to. And he is looking over in the direction of the other four, and particularly, what is Stranger doing in this moment, I guess?
Stranger, what are you doing?
Oh, what am I doing?
Break dancing and throwing rocks at people.
A sheet of cardboard just starts going at it.
So he's like, if he dances, it's like the sound of like you like wiggling like a thin piece of metal.
No, it's that one awful TikTok sound.
Just saying. So Stranger's probably in this moment he was probably talking about how he could probably just disguise himself as a brothel worker, and that's like the fastest way for them to get to sever someone's arm. Like that whole conversation.
Is he doing that in a particularly animated manner?
And what other way does he do it?
Valid. Okay.
He's probably gonna throw on like just like do it like cast a little disguise self just to prove that he can do it. Just like, and it's just when he casts disguise self on himself to look like a brothel worker, it's just stranger, but wearing like the dress with like the low cut with like the pushed up bodice. It's like you have stranger's head, but the rest is like not stranger, obviously. But
The rest of it is saying grandmama.
grandmama.
It is me.
I'm just saying, I could make this work. Then all we have to do is find a patron, take him upstairs. I tie him down to the bed, and I think it's going to be a little fun. There might be some fun in between, but afterwards, it's then we could cut the arm off. Anyway, I need to get the cigar cutter. That's very specific, and not related, but is related.
Yeah, while that's going on, Raph's just like, I don't like how perceptive that one is, and he just gestures over to Stranger.
Tyreen looks at Stranger, explaining whatever. I imagine he's sitting there, like, talking about, like, the dress and then, like, the boobs. And Tyreen's like, yeah, that's... Yes, strangely perceptive. I think that he acts the way he does partially because he thinks that if he continues to act that way, he won't think that, or we won't think that he's actually paying attention.
Like if you're going to be honest, on a monetary scale, how much would you rent me per night? Just
Gonna pull a Jemmy, except it's a copper piece.
I'm still not recovered. You can't say that.
Yes, I'm sorry to the 3 Wednesday night people who I just triggered.
Yeah,
Wait, so you throw a copper piece at a stranger?
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
I would be a really far throw. I'd be really impressed with Tyreen if she could do
I'm
that.
trying to hit him in the head first.
Tyreen would be like, watch this.
but yeah, when Tyree mentions that...
Wait, can I
Yeah,
hear
that's
him
just
doing that? Is he being loud?
I mean, he's being stranger.
So boisterous.
I mean, he's not yelling, but he's like not speaking discreetly is how I will put it. He's speaking to his group.
Okay, so I would assume that we can't hear that then, because we're not that close. Or are we like...
If you guys
we,
left
like,
the
blocks
pastry,
away?
then you would be blocks away, yeah. So there will be
okay.
buildings and people in your way.
Okay, yeah. Out in the middle of just throw random coin in the air and hope it hits. Right? No control there. But yeah, Tyreen will be like, I think he acts that way because he thinks that if he distracts us like that, then we won't realize that he's paying attention to everything that we do.
Well, one thing also is that we can try to ignore him, and I think that just makes it worse.
Yes, the lack of validation doesn't seem to sway him in one way or the other.
Positive and negative attention is attention.
I'd say you could probably at least get a couple gold pieces a night.
You think so?
I think so, depending on the right person, especially.
It's a little higher than my normal rate, but I'd take it.
Oh my god.
At this
With how much
moment,
alcohol there is in this here place, I'm fairly certain there's someone out there who's going to look at you and go, that's one I need.
at this moment, you do hear the voice of ancient wisdom. How much? Wait a minute.
Ancient wisdom.
There's
For you, handsome.
an old turtle appears.
Gonna slip the sleeve down off the shoulder.
Oh god.
No, if it's on the boat, it's free. Hey, we gotta,
Oh, you're talking about captain rates. Got it.
the improv, the meeting. When I mean meeting, I mean like, drinking. Nana's buying drinks for everybody. We have a mission. Yeah. It was either me or her that was gonna buy them, but I had to pull someone under the rug. Told her an interesting fact. Told her how old I was. She was very surprised. So she's buying everybody drinks. Not that you have to go.
I mean,
Well, now I feel obligated to go.
Well, if you don't go, I get your drinks. So you don't have to go.
Can I sit in your lap if I go?
Are you gonna keep that dress on?
For you, maybe.
Alright. I was gonna be like, alright, bet. I'm like, no, that's as the young ones say. Fire.
Oh my god.
And this old cranky turtle with a great club as his walking stick is going to make its way to the wicker goat.
Five whole centimeters at a time.
Yeah. Just inching his way. Snail's walking faster.
Stranger's gonna look at Beerus, be like, "Hey, I think you should race them."
Hey.
They're just gonna look at him,
No.
look at Stranger, and then look back to fucking Fox and be like, I'm fairly certain if I tried, he'd kick my arse.
I'll throw something at you.
Same fucking difference.
Magic stone.
If you're dead, you don't win the race.
Pulls a fucking shotgun out of his shell.
Eventually, Tyreen and Nico, you will see a turtle who has a piece of coral and it's kind of glowing, and then your instrument, Nico, kind of gives off a glow, like almost like a little radar, and you'll see a turtle like meeting. When I mean meeting, I mean drinks, and then gives you the entire spiel.
Just
Wait,
Yeah,
is it gonna
raffles.
be? Are we following you, or is it on the ship?
It's at the wicker goat.
Oh, okay.
Is that how you do it? Is it shift? Is it control? There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the local.
That's gonna be a long walk.
No. Yeah.
yeah.
Good thing
Raffle
he can
just-
be
You
shaped.
have to walk behind him out of respect.
But once you pass him, he's out of your sight. He's like already in front of you.
Yeah. Like, what
Fox
the
would
hell?
be the worst escort mission.
Oh, it's the same one as a.
It's like he walks too slow for your character model, but the second that you like walk too far away, he immediately stops, and you have to go back and you have to go get him.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get stuck on like the bridge corner, and then you don't realize it, and you're running, and you turn around, and you're like, motherfucker!
We get road rage waiting for him to walk.
But what's the general plan for the party? Do you want to go cut off a person's arm? Or are you just gonna go to the meeting? Do you want to fuck around and do something else?
Man, Stranger has a hot date.
Yeah, can
Yeah,
we
I-
do
I
it
have-
all together?
That's
Go drinking and get an arm?
I'm
or
pretty
two?
sure I can find an arm. There are probably a lot of arms over at that wicker goat. I just need one.
God.
If you're in that direction, you're sitting on Fox, and someone tries to touch you, he's just gonna rip it off for you.
That's the plan.
Oh,
Victimless crime.
does have a natural claw attack.
Don't touch my
I can-
gate.
If I can publicly shame and assault someone at the same time, that's a win for me.
Oh well,
Perfect.
Serena's gonna go to the wicker goat.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys can
Raffle.
move your minis, who all's
Yeah,
going?
just blindfold the
I
cleric.
can't move my mini.
You can't move your
Yeah, I
minis?
can't either. I got no
Well,
control.
What?
Nico
I
has
can
no
click.
control. What a shock.
What?
Shut
I have
up.
to do one
Says
individually?
stranger,
Oh,
Yes, so stranger.
that's... Oh, I thought I can just select
Who's
all
literally-
you guys. Okay.
whose thoughts are literally
Thank you.
let the intrusive thoughts win.
Honestly. Stranger's all intrusive thought.
I'm making everybody... here, I'm just going to grab you guys first. Alright, you guys
Yeah.
are...
An intrusive
You
thought
sh-
in physical
slow-
form.
Stranger's
Slowly,
Warlock
everybody
Pact
has
is the pact of
control.
intrusive thoughts.
That should be a thing.
This should be.
Okay, everybody should have control over the character right now.
Yeah.
Let me know if you do not. Okay, cool.
If
I swear to God.
So, as you guys enter the tavern, you notice that the emblem of Oridamara is not there. You do see a couple of guards at the wicker. You notice it's a two-story structure. You know there's a secret place underneath, but that's for a different time. You do see that your bard friend is kind of being pushed by Spitz, as this large Goliath man is slowly making his way to the stage, and has his lute out and is making sure it's in tune, and he's shaking and incredibly nervous as there is a table in the center where you see your turtle friend, you see Spitz the goblin, Buta is in a corner napping, and there's two little rabbits kind of nuzzled underneath him. You'll see Nana, you'll see Feathers, Feathers will be there, and Perrine as well. So everybody's there. The tavern at this time of day, since people are starting to get out of work, so you'll see a plethora of individuals coming and going and drinking here and there. The large table in the center has different chairs that do not match, just because that's what you get, and different tankers. Most of them are of a similar pattern, but some of you guys will get metal ones, and some of you guys will get just some clay ones, and there is a large pitcher of Nana's buying some mead that is mostly already finished, but a quick talk to this half-orc bartender as another pitcher gets sent to the table. As your Goliath friend is starting to play and sing, and as he sings, it magically gets auto-tuned, and it's entertaining people enough as you guys are all kind of gathered together. As Fox is the first, they came, fresh blood. As everybody kind of sits together, and Nana's kind of pouring everyone in their specific container. So, Captain says that there's a mission that we must do. We're going to find the ghost ship and sink it. I assume that's mostly your job.
Ooh, sounds personal.
Is there any kind of whereabouts
On where that would
on where we could find?
be? Oh, I have no idea. I think Grayson is currently mapping that situation out and checking some locations. You gave him points towards Beerus the map of the specific spots. When I was told of it, I believe Buta's from one of those. The camp up northeast from here.
Alright.
So if we go there, we might have some at least a guide through the marsh. slowly sipping from her drink. Spit's like, yeah, I think it's gonna be great. It's if you guys get any teeth, kind of want to collect some teeth. I have a jar of teeth, like putting them in there.
Well, in that case, and Stranger's going to reach into. He's mainly reaching into his coat pocket, but since he has his disguised self on, he's literally reaching down into the cleavage to pull out a tooth just to give
Oh
to
my gosh.
Spitz.
Oh,
Grabbed that one earlier this morning.
I keep telling you. Looks over towards up here, and we got this guy for a good reason. And you're like, yes, it's a very good reason indeed. But have any of you guys completely ignoring the teeth situation, and going into his specific topic? Has any of you ever fired a cannon before? If not, does anyone want to learn how to fire cannons?
I would be willing
Okay.
to try.
Well, that's like a fire lights up in his eyes. Oh good. I would love to. And as you see now, is this another reason just to make things explode? Teaching someone? No, ma'am. This is purely educational. For combative
is.
reasons. If we're going to sink a ship, maybe other people might need to know what the cannons, how they work and how they operate and how much powder it needs and how to... And like, it's getting...
Is that the actual reason? I can do something to actually...
toward the cannons.
Uh-huh.
What are you going to do to my cannons?
I don't know. No, not the cannons. Your reasoning.
Oh.
Maybe you just wanted to things to explode.
No, it's just you need to know proper where to...
So
put
it doesn't
sphere.
explode.
I mean, I wouldn't go that... You need to see the full experience. If you're going to teach someone, teach them correctly. Then maybe some things will explode.
I saw you teach someone that lost their arm.
Oh, that's their own damn fault. That's why they're not with us. We don't have insurance, as Grayson says.
Left or right?
It was the right one. Buta finished the situation and cleaned it up. Who knew rabbits like blood? It was disturbing to watch.
Pretty much everything likes blood.
I don't drink blood because that is a little weird. When you see a fox comes in, yeah, blood's all right.
Wait, so you say it's kind of our mission to find the ghost ship and sink it, but are we gonna be in the Sea Devil or are we gonna be in a different ship?
Oh, well, it depends on the captain, and like everyone just goes over right to Nina. Well, you were paid, and your job is essentially to do the task that we are not able to do. The task force, as the captain keeps calling you. Obviously, we would sail in our ship, but depends on what the mission is, what it entails. That's what you will do. I imagined if it is a full-fledged ship-on-ship combat, then you would be on a ship fighting. Many different things could happen. You could sneak into their ship, burn it down. If they're at a dock, I would imagine we might do some espionage mission, and you do what you do best. I guess it depends on how, where we find him, and what you guys want to do.
I do have another question, kind of important, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of new to this crew, though I have seen a lot of things in the years I was here, but is this an actual ghost ship, or is it just the name of the ship?
I don't think It's an actual haunted ship, if that's what you mean.
Yes, that's what I was.
No,
meaning.
I think they're flesh and blood. I would confirm with Captain because sometimes he doesn't view something as an important detail, because it's easy for someone of his status to just overcome it. But I believe these are flesh and blood individuals. The ship is just called a ghost.
I mean, the people that we had seen and we killed before were flesh and blood, so
There you go. See, it
Well, they
trust
can
me.
be the task force for that ship.
Yeah. How about if the captain goes down, the ship goes down. I'm not saying physically, more metaphorically, but usually when the captain dies, the ship has no one to pay the crew, and the crew would want to get paid. So it's really
which
just
what I'm
killing them.
hearing, what I'm hearing then is if we go aboard that ship and catch him on the wires and kill the captain, we have our own ship. And the captain has a secondary ship.
That is, I would assume, another reason why Grayson is approving of this mission.
Alright.
Well, we can do the quiet way. We can try.
We can definitely try.
If that falls south, then
That
we go loud.
Yes. Grayson did mention that there was a code that you guys had. A Morse code.
Yes, there was some dashes on it. I couldn't
Yes.
understand.
If anyone, I can look around to see if anyone can speak thief, whatever it's called, and we can decipher what that would mean. And it might be code for the ship.
I'll hand it over.
Yeah, perfect. At this time, can I have everyone roll me a perception check?
Roll what?
Perception check, please.
Okie dokie.
Please and thank you.
Ooh, ooh,
16.
16.
Okay.
ooh, natural 20.
14.
Oh, that's a pass. That 20's a pass. So far, everyone else has failed.
14 for me.
Sorry.
14 as well. Damn.
Got the best seat in the house, so.
What did you get? Watt?
21.
21. Okay. So
Nice.
what? You're noticing that. I mean, it's getting late in the day and everyone's having a time, and this is one of the rowdier places. Nothing terrible is happening, especially with two guards. Physically there drinking. This is one of the few establishments that does not weapon check you. Although with the guards, a lot of people don't really have anything to fear, and most people don't carry more than just a dagger with him or a work tool that they would have with both guards and soldiers around in the city. You guys coming fully armed is not unusual, but it's not a common thing to see either, right? As you're kind of looking around, everyone's drinking and having a good time at the actual bar, all the way to the right, kind of where the stools kind of curve. You will see that there is this dwarven man who is talking to himself rather angrily. As people that are sitting next to them, I'll say it's an elven couple, as both these gentlemen kind of get up and start moving away, just because the dwarven guy's being a little too rambunctious and almost spilt their drink. You also see a couple other people to the side drinking heavily and partying. Some of the Miners Guild actually starts coming in, and you start seeing, everybody sees this, that the humans and dwarves and elves, the plethora of individuals and walks of life kind of come in, but they all have the mining uniform, either boots, and most of them are putting their tools outside just because it'll be too crowded, and the bar starts filling up really, really fast. But so you all see the miners coming in. What Watt sees is, Stranger as well, they kind of peer away from the bar and go at the opposite end. Stranger, as you notice all that, additional thing that you do notice, because now 20. As this doorman is speaking to himself, it's more like he's arguing. In what languages do you know?
Right, so I have a very specific set of languages,
Yes.
and that is Common and Infernal.
Ah, good. Okay. So you don't know this language. It sounds familiar. You can't quite put your tongue on it. Like, you might have heard a curse word in this language before, but you're not sure. It's definitely not Dwarvish. You've heard Dwarven before, but it's not Dwarven. And from the cues you're seeing, it's almost like he is speaking, waits, and then gets a reply and speaks back.
Quick question.
Yes.
So if I do notice he's speaking in a language that I don't know, would I be able to cast Comprehend Language?
Totally, you can cast Comprehend Language.
Cool, because I'm a nosy bitch and I'm gonna do that.
Yes. So since it took you a little bit, I'll say that you you casted it in understanding the farther end of the conversation, right? As this doorman says, "Alright, I feel it, I see it. Don't worry. Just, I'll do it. I'll do it." And you see that goes and looks at the half-orc who's attending the bar. "Scout, please." And you hear the conversation as they're pretty much, "You've had far too much. You can't drink anymore, man. Just one more. I can handle it. Trust me." And roll me an insight as well, stranger. I'll say what you can roll me an insight as well, but I'll give you a disadvantage on this, as everybody else is currently discussing what the mission is at hand. What you get?
16.
Okay.
What was I rolling again?
Insight.
I got 2 20s, which I swear I've never done
my
before.
God.
Bro,
Nice.
that means that you're
So my total is 21, but
okay.
that's crazy.
That's
This
amazing.
is a good dice.
That's good. Okay, so the bartender's trying to tell him that he's completely cut off, and I am going to send you a little message on Discord. So oh my God, why is it? Why did Discord do that? Okay, disable that. What the hell?
Why does Discord do anything?
Yeah,
Literally.
it's a little weird on why it's the layout looks like that. Did it update? Okay, whatever. So yeah, as stranger, he's talking to someone in a weird language. Maybe he is that drunk and just using different language, but he wants some more alcohol, and the bartender's trying to cut him off. And you all see that doorman kind of puts down 2 gold for a drink that costs a copper. And the half-orc like, all right, whatever. Pours him. Dwarven scout slides it over, and the guy's just drinking it up. Yes.
Can I kind of make eye contact with stranger? Because
Sure.
it looked like I could kind of see that stranger was trying to overhear. I don't know at all what's happening, but I'm just seeing the weirdness. And I just want to kind of make eye contact with stranger and be like, this person over here, like,
Yeah.
be aware. But I'm sure he already notices. Just trying to be very discreet, being so big.
Yeah.
You are the most discreet and the most subtlest woman in this room, and I appreciate you for it. Cool.
So what are you doing? What?
I want to whisper as much as I can.
Sure.
I don't think that guy. I want to say, I don't think that guy is very trustworthy. We should beware. He's up to something.
I hear what you're saying. I understand. But I really
Left
want to
arm.
go. Yes.
So as Watt and Stranger are having their private conversation, anybody else doing anything, or just discussing the mission at hand, or potential possibilities of what this mission could be.
Is Manian playing?
Oh God.
Yes, he's playing, and it's I mean, it's good. It's you know, it's good.
Punk.
But it's not the best thing in the world, and his nerves are getting to him, and he is making a couple mistakes that someone of your caliber can pick up, but people are too drunk to notice any of the mistakes. And I mean, it's catchy. People are dancing. Coins are being tossed in his direction at a little hat that he has up there.
Aw.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. So it's a good night for him for sure. And maybe in at least in the bottom of your little bardic card, maybe this will be a little push in confidence that Manny needs to get out there. At this point, Watts and Stranger, you see that the dwarven man asks for another ale, and the half are like, no, you're cut off. Like, that's it. And you see that he grabs the tankard and just throws it at him, hitting the bartender right in the chest. A couple people notice, but not too much. And does anyone know Dwarven out of the group?
No, but I think I
Okay.
still have comprehend language.
Yes, you do.
I do.
Okay, so both Serena and Stranger, you will notice that in Dwarvish, you're like, fuck you, you fucking bold bastard, and starts walking and screaming and yelling at him in Dwarvish, and as he's moving, he trips and falls into your table, and the table splits in half, knocking most of you over. Nico, Tyreen, Serena, you guys all fall from the table. So does Nana and I'll say Spitz as well. As the dwarven man is just tumbling around and kind of trying to pick himself up and putting his arm on Tyreen, kind of accidentally kicks Nico here and there, trips over Nico again, grabs Nico to stand himself up.
I'm
He's
waiting to hear what Tyreen's
many
going to do
people.
first.
Yes,
'cause I'll see
Tyreen, and then we'll go to what?
If he's trying to use Tyreen as like a
Anchor,
like Tyreen,
yeah.
if Tyreen was on the floor,
Uh-huh.
like she's literally like foot like kicking this man like up, like fucking
Okay.
move,
All right.
like really.
Yeah, like fucking the audacity, right? As you kick him, and he kind of bumps into what? Yes, what?
In my intimidating piratey
I got you,
stature, I'm standing up
Uh-huh.
and trying to grab this little munchkin by the collar.
Sure.
Oh my god,
All 4 feet of him, yeah.
not the munchkin.
I don't want to like completely lift him off the ground,
Okay.
but like, hey, like scruff of the neck, kind of.
Hey, but when you're 7 feet tall and he's 4.
You see as he and as he burps, this
Oh.
disgusting chili and ale, like the smell. It's gross. Yes, Serena.
Oh, I was like, are you? I was speaking Dwarven, and I was, are you okay?
And Dwarven looks at you. I am fine. Just gonna walk it off and go home. I'm sorry.
You were yelling at somebody that we don't. Who are you yelling at?
Who you yelling at? Goes into his pocket and grabs a couple of silver. I'll pay for the damages. Put it on my tab. And he's trying to walk away. Yes. What?
Can I do a quick check to see if all of the things we were just looking at are still on the table and around, or if
Roll
it
a
was
perception.
just a little bit too much? Maybe a little shaky when I.
Roll a perception check.
Meanwhile, Tyreen's gonna help people up off the floor.
Okay. Just helping everybody off the floor.
I got a 19.
Everything that was on the table is on the table. Things are broken. The table's broken. The ceramic mugs that you guys were using are broken. The metallic ones are fine. Surprisingly, Fox was able to grab the mead from falling. Priorities, right? So that's perfectly fine.
Man's got cat-like reflexes
yeah.
when it comes to ale.
If you like, example, if you like, you had a dagger on the table, that's on the ground. The cards that were being used to play, those are scattered everywhere. Everything that was on the table was there.
Okay. All right. So I just, from past experience, I have kind of a little bit of a familiarity with the whole like bump and take your stuff kind of thing. So I'm just kind of checking things.
Yeah,
Looking. That's all. But
everything that's on
it
the
all
table's
looks there. So I'm gonna, right the guy on his feet and then let go.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Captain starts walking out of the tavern. You see a fox. Well, that was fucking rude.
He was acting suspicious.
Yeah, it's real fucking rude.
Is it frowned upon to throw him out?
Then we have to
He's
go
already
over.
walking out. You see the half orc. Don't worry. He's gonna be bad. That's it. Cutting him off. Putting him on the shit list. Many people
Is
have
he
shit
a
lists.
regular here?
Yeah. Comes in and goes. He's been having a hard time.
He's
Mining situation and everything.
Does he often?
around town?
What was that? One more time?
My question if he is from town.
Yeah. His family kind of got the shit end of the stick with the whole mining situation. Yeah, but I mean, he's from down. Yeah.
Does he normally come in and speak in tongues?
That I have noticed a couple of times, especially when he keeps on drinking. I think he's talking to his dad or something. Not really, obviously, but like in his head,
Curious.
The-
Curious. Though.
Yeah. You're not. He's very careful. Looks over towards the guards. Sailors, right? Looks like makes eye contact. Yeah, sailors. Trading companies, right? Yeah. Come. It's good to tell stories. Let's kind of goes and you see some a halfling and a human kind of that are working the bar kind of go and as she's kind of lifting up underneath the table, I see the halfling starts sweeping and they're taking that off. You see a couple other people from the mining guild also assist in removing. Spitz is also going to help out here, and the crowd kind of splits off. And the sea devils are like scattered here and there, talking amongst themselves, drinking and just talking as you guys kind of approach the bar. The mining accident, I believe, it's months ago. It hasn't even been a full year yet, but the mine completely collapsed, killing a lot of people, including the owner, which is that kid's dad. I say kid, I don't know how old he is, and he's dwarf, so probably he's older than me. But yeah, that guy's dad was the owner and kind of died, and as far as I understood, he didn't take it so well. Tried to be part of the new guild, kind of points over to everybody's at, but he's kind of a rude person, and so he was kicked out of that too. So comes in, drinks a lot, drinks more than he should. Death in the family can't be good.
Been watching him. Was he right or left-handed?
Left-handed.
Perfect.
Makes you wonder where he's getting all the money then to be able to pay for everything if he's not working.
His dad was the owner of a guild, so of the mining company. So probably has some stored up in a bank somewhere. Ulfin is his name. But yeah.
I'd say a lot of you.
For what?
Dwarf.
I want to send you a message.
Sure.
Oh, did you want to go teach him some manners? In a very legal and kosher way.
And you seem to be the one who pegged him for something.
I mean, he's stealing my shtick of speaking in tongues to people that aren't there. Talking about how he was going to do it.
Oh, that's your stick now.
I mean, everybody has a shtick.
Quite literally, sometimes too.
Yeah. I wish I had the
Hey.
physical one so I could fucking beat you with it.
Why the hostility, stranger?
I don't know. Why the facetiousness? Or is that the big word for you?
He's just gonna glare at stranger.
So what are we gonna do for the next couple of days?
I'm gonna go
Just
find that
sit around
guy's
here
house
drinking our
and,
fucking money away.
well, I wanted to go find Mr. Olfen and bring him some flowers for his loss.
Okay. Any there? Do you want to join? Specifically looking at Tyreen and Wrath.
Why are we scheming to go remove limb from...
Not removing a
John
limb. I am simply taking him some flowers to offer him my condolences. And he's gonna look at Tyreen, he's gonna look at the fucking guards in the bar.
Ah.
Tyreen's gonna look at him and be like,
God.
Just in case you weren't following along.
I'm not simple.
No, but you've been hanging out with one, so I didn't know if it was infectious
She
yet.
is
Excuse
literally,
me.
as he says that, she's gonna reach into that bag of pastries that she has not given to anybody and literally shove one in Stranger's mouth.
That's fair.
Good idea. Maybe we do need to eat a little to counteract some of the alcohol so we don't fall also.
Tyreen be like,
Well-
oh, I did bring one for each of you. Well, this little group. You look at the rest of the ship's crew and be like, I didn't realize that there would be so many people here, otherwise I'd bought more.
They're all like hanging out amongst themselves, kind of split into their own individual groups.
Oh, cool.
Fox and Nana are speaking, and then Purine and Spitz are in their own little world discussing some scheme that they're concocting at the moment.
Yeah, Tyreen will just put the bag on the, like, pass the bag over to Watt. And she'll be like, yeah, there should be one for you and Serena and Beerus. Stranger's already had his.
He goes reaching into the bag and pulling out his vanilla and chocolate one, respectively, and
Pink
just
flavor.
putting
Pink flavor.
vanilla one
Nom, nom, nom.
and eating that one. So
Yeah, there's vanilla, chocolate, and pink flavor.
Can I have y'all's passive perception?
19.
Okay.
Oh,
10.
Surprisingly,
10.
no. Okay, no, no.
13.
11.
When will I play a
10.
character with a high fucking passive?
never.
Okay, so everything's perfectly fine.
nice.
Oh, I love that for
Yeah.
us.
Beerus is just gonna look at Tyreen and Nico and be like, "Thank you very much for the pastries. We met a new friend in town. Well,
Did you?
you two are acquiring these apparently. It's a little golden goblin who has a bag of many peculiarities. He
Okay.
had some magic items and whatnot, and he's gonna stop for a second and then pull out two of the normal healing potions and hand one of them to each of them,
Mm-hmm.
and be like, I got these from him as well. a few other potions, but he had some other things. But one of the things he said is the prices of the items that he has, he'd be interested in lowering them if we brought him whatever he was feeling like for lunch. And today he's feeling like a left arm.
So you're telling me he literally wants you to pay an arm and a leg for things?
Indeed.
Bum, bum, bum.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Yeah, he's on Feywild currency, so you know.
Oh, that's lovely.
And we didn't have a whole baby to give him, so.
Really caring for the babies anymore. Too loud and obnoxious. There's shit everywhere.
Yeah, it's just, and then it's like everybody has to get all up in arms anytime you ask them, "Oh, what number baby is that for you? Is it the first one? Can I have it?"
Yeah.
It's sensitive. And to be fair, it would be a lot harder to take a baby than it would to take a limb. I feel
You sure about that?
I think like people watch babies closer than they watch themselves.
I would disagree with you there.
Except when they're at stores.
Specifically when they're at stores.
Stranger's entire talk about taking babies.
Retail workers say,
alive.
ugh.
Yep.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah, Wrath's just looking at Nico just like... No, Wrath's just looking at Stranger just like...
Clothing boutiques.
Yeah, it's like...
Hotel lobbies. Movie theater lobbies.
Bank lobbies.
The local Mickey D's.
The street.
Specifically the street.
Yeah, you just... Wrath just under his breath going, I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I actually miss Mark. Just...
Nice.
It's
Mark?
like, I can't believe I'm admitting that.
Miss Mom. Brother? Your friend? Your boyfriend? Your...
Yes.
He's your brother and your boyfriend? That's a little
No.
weird.
Which? That's Tyreen's like,
Significant other.
An other.
That's...
Significant.
Oh, you can just say it's complicated. There is a checkbox for that.
Significant other, and it's complicated.
It's... Jimmy, it's a yes or no question.
Mhm. It is.
Having to say that, I would assume that it's probably given the man quite a boner or something. For you saying that.
Well then.
Sorry, what?
You mean like when you mean like when our quartermaster tries to call our captain?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
something that doesn't really happen, but at the same time, you know, say something nice about a person that you never say nothing nice about, that person's gonna have a reaction to it, whether they're actually around you or not. You said something nice about your partner, something that you don't normally do. Probably got the big old fucking boner off of it. Doesn't know why.
Like...
This all sounds like very sound logic.
That's...
Yeah, Wrath's just... God, I hope not.
I mean, it's not whether or you know.
No, continue that train of thought, stranger.
I'm saying it doesn't matter if you hope for it or not; it'll happen.
Say at this moment, it's when Serena just kind of just appears back with the group.
Stalking someone right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bartender and be like, so that dwarf is the son of the owner of the mining company?
Before the money company got bought out by King Kim. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so I followed the dwarf outside.
That's what the passive perception was, to see if you can see her stealth, and nobody passed.
And there was something suspicious when I got outside. I didn't see him, and somebody casted a spell, I think.
All right.
Yes.
A silent spell, to be specific.
Silent spell? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Well, that's certainly interesting.
And I
That.
didn't see the dwarf anymore. I feel like
Oh,
it's either he just ran away that quickly, but dwarves tend to not move as fast. Or somebody abducted him. He was talking to somebody.
He was, pretty much.
like how a kidnapped
Wait, there's
dwarf.
somebody else actually here.
Well, they don't have to physically be present. They can be in your little noodle and just be talking away to you. What, that doesn't happen to everyone? You don't have voices in your head? Is this not normal?
I'm not dignifying that with an answer.
Stranger, you hear in the back of your head. Shh, child.
Know what we don't want to do. Your left arm disappeared.
We can go get it.
No, you'd have to find it.
Well, the dwarf. Apparently, he's the son of the, I guess,
Knew I should have cast
former
that spell.
owner of the mining company. Maybe we can figure out where he lived.
I mean,
That's
Just to make sure that he's okay. I don't know, he was acting very suspicious. But it is not our mission, so
that's very
it's
true.
up to the group as well.
I mean, I ain't got nothing to do for the next couple of days, so anything is better than sitting around doing nothing.
agreed.
I mean, Stranger's probably going to ask the bartender that we've been speaking to about this.
Mm-hmm.
To be like, in the off chance that people wanted to do a welfare check, where is the most likely place to find him?
Welfare. Oh,
No, not that kind of welfare. The welfare like somebody actually gives a shit.
Oh, well, since the dominant evangelical capitalism hasn't quite hit Saltmarsh, we really don't have welfare checks, just because everyone is actually paid a living wage based on their needs. So we don't have one of those. But if we wanted to, their house would be further up north. Actually, if you know where the old baker shop is, their house is actually the biggest one adjacent to it, next to the river. But I don't think you would be able to find them there, just because last I checked, that house is burnt down.
Across the street from the bakery. Truly a mystery. Okay.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so the house is burnt. To be honest, I don't know where that kid goes. Keep calling him a kid. You know he's older than me. It's gonna happen apparently.
From one public alcoholic to another,
Mm-hmm.
chances are he's doing a bar crawl. Because if you cut them off here and ban him, he's gonna go find the next place.
Oh, well, yeah. Gives you a list of all the different bars in town, which I don't quite remember where all of them are.
Fair. Totally fair.
Yeah.
I'll sniff him out.
Okay. Are you guys gonna go out and look for them? this dwarven individual?
If the entire party's for it, that's what Stranger's gonna do.
Okay.
Sure.
Beerus
I
ain't got
mean,
nothing
I
to
started the
do.
conversation on it, I guess, so I'll follow.
Okay. I would like for at least 3 of you guys to roll me a skill. We'll say a very small skill challenge. One of them, I would say, either has to be like a perception or survival to track them down, but it could be whatever you want. Yes.
I'll do survival.
Damn
Okay.
you.
I'll
I'm
send to you guys.
proficient in it, so
Wow, fine. Save me a spell slot, I guess.
what?
No, it's fine.
I use acrobatics to try and go rooftop to rooftop to see
Okay.
what I find.
Yeah, that works. That works. All right. What about the third one?
I rolled a 12 on
12.
survival.
No.
I bet I could have rolled
Okay.
better.
Wait a minute. Wait.
I'm
Can I
waiting.
use my lucky feet to re-roll?
You can use your lucky feet to reroll.
Of fucking course.
That was worse.
So 12 it is.
I failed.
God damn it.
What did you get, Beerus?
I got a nat 1.
Oh no.
Oh!
Yeah, I'll say that on one of the rooftops that you win. Like, as soon as you hop, they need to fix their shingles because
Just got a FEMA tarp.
he's gonna get made through. It scared the shit out of that couple that was sleeping. And just, sorry, gotta go out. All right, so we have one that I'm going to call a basic success, a fail, and then I need a last skill. See if we can.
Can I do one?
Sure. What's your skill?
Can I do nature?
Yeah, you are in a coastal city. How are we doing nature? Describe nature for me.
I am trying to see if I can find kind of like tracking. Like, because he was seemingly drunk
Yeah.
and burping and maybe potentially
Burping
letting
air.
more out. So kind of looking to see if I can see a path of destruction and or smells using my natural abilities.
That would be more of a survival, to be honest, or perception.
I can't do that if we already did survival, right?
Yeah.
We can do perceptions, though.
I can still do perception.
Okay, roll me perception.
This Patrick Cobblestone here is wet while the others are dry. I think he was just here. Probably pissed himself.
Natural. I got a 15.
15. Okay. As you guys are looking around, and trekking and waking up neighbors here and there, you will go to the different taverns. You don't see anyone. And as you, stranger, kindly ask individuals here and there, still in your beautiful attire, because as far as I know, you have not unglamorified
Oh wait,
yourself.
let me double check if that's a thing. Oh, right now, I was thinking if it was a concentration. It's not.
Okay, never mind. Then.
So I am still as beautiful as
Oh
ever.
yes, perfect, beautiful as ever. Since Ulf is not unknown, no one has seen Ulf at any of the other bars. You go to his house, it's burnt. As you kind of go across, you see the little baker lady kind of with a lantern and a small machete. And then when she looks at Tyreen and Nico, just waves, puts the machete underneath the counter, just waves back. Turns off.
I had to ask this last time. Does she look relatively normal?
Yeah, of course, she's just a kind old human grandma.
Wow, Nico.
I'm sorry. Listen, it's because of something that I heard last time. That's the only reason why I'm
But
asking.
you weren't at the bakery last time.
I know. I'm asking.
Kind
just
old
if she-
lady who
Uh-huh.
just has old lady things that she does. But we'll give you a clue here. What? As you guys are scouting and looking around, and a couple hours here, just getting to know Saltmarsh more, you do notice one thing. One of Nico's pouches is opened.
Uh-oh. Stranger danger.
Stranger
Pointing.
is right there.
What? What did I do now?
No. I think we were right. I think there was something going on. Look, Nico's pouch is open.
So he
Are
forgot
you
to
saying
close
that
it.
out loud?
Yes.
Nico is looking down at his pouch and seeing if anything.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, we're panicking.
Uh-oh.
Did we get robbed?
Nico is looking in his pocket and looking around on the ground, and he's like, "Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?"
Well,
No.
if you were going to be very descriptive and use your words, we could find what you're looking for. I don't
you
know
just
what
see him
it
just
looks like.
panicking, and then he just kind of like stops, and it's like just trying to keep from losing his collective fucking shit.
See, this now seems a little more normal for you.
Shut the fuck up, stranger.
How can we help Nico?
What is going on? This is
Yeah, he's just kind
What?
of grabbing at his hair, and it's like it's a piece of stone broken. It's a piece of ruby. I don't know where it's at.
I think it's very important to you, based on your reaction.
When I woke up, that was the only other thing that was with me, and I don't know where it's at.
Right. Well, let's find it. Head over to this guy's
honestly,
house.
Guy's
Like,
house.
Nico would probably be backtracking.
Okay. As Nico's starting to backtrack, and Beerus, you head over to the house. The house is destroyed. It is rubble and burnt.
Actually burned?
No, it's been burned for a while. But it has not been repaired or anything done to even start, like, fixing it up. Grass has been overgrowing. You see that there's a sure, you'll see an owl's nest already there, so other critters have moved in.
Have Nico ever shown us what that ruby looks like?
Not that I remember.
The only person, honestly, that it was because that was something that he was fiddling with earlier, and the only person I would think that's seen it would be Tyreen, because he was messing with it when he was talking with her.
This might be a stretch, but Nico, can you describe me in perfect detail what this ruby looks like? I know you're panicking, but
Would you happen to have an illusion spell that could recreate the image of said lost item?
I think I do. Let me see if it does that. Okay. DM,
Yes.
can he try to recreate it using prestidigitation? Like, just the overall, like, I guess, shape of it? Because it says non-magical trinket, but
yes,
I'm just
you can
saying
you
I
can
wonder if
create for a small second a broken gem that looks like it 100%.
yeah, and he'll do that and just hold it out in his hand like, this is what it looks like.
she will immediately grab your hand kind of forcefully and just kind of look at it very intently until it disappears or something.
Which he'll cast it as many times as needed. It's
And
a
then I'm
cantrip,
like-
so.
Let me see if this will work, and I will cast Locate Object,
Awesome.
concentrating on that item.
Nice.
That's great. And you
I'm
know
so glad someone has a spell.
deep down in your hearts of hearts that 100% would have worked, but it's been over an hour. There's no detection of it.
Yikes.
Yeah, if by some odd chance you would have figured it out and done it, like, as soon as that person split from the bar, easily be able to track them down. But unfortunately,
Oh, we didn't know where.
yeah, unfortunately.
I knew I should have mind spiked him. Damn.
Just javelin through the thing.
So wait, do we know for a fact that it was him?
Well, he was the one that was all over you after he fell on the table. That's a classic move.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Can you save his left arm for me?
whatever body part you want.
Oh, really? It's not even my birthday.
The only real lead you guys have is the abandoned mines.
We can check there.
Yeah, it's nice and
Well-
spooky too.
We can check at that. We can just check the abandoned mines, and maybe I can cast the spell again. Or
Okay.
if we get there in 10 minutes, then yeah, I will still have the spell up.
Yes, what?
Can I ask a quick question to Nico? Sometimes, for me, when I'm trying to find something that I've misplaced or lost, if I feel like there was someone who maybe helped me misplace it, I have to think why. Is there a reason that you can think of somebody would want it? Some person that you know of would want to take it that could help us figure out maybe where it's gone?
It's a broken piece of a gem. I mean, it could possibly be worth something. That's what Mark told me, but I never wanted to part ways with it. It's sentimental, that's all.
Okay, well, it was worth a try. I guess there's something that we don't understand happening. But we can try to find it.
Are we going now to the mines?
Why not? The atmosphere is perfect.
You do you know
What time is it right now?
if it's late. 10. Looking at the world map. Dwarven
Map.
mines would be here from
Those are
Saltmarsh.
further.
So it is further south. The mines that they're currently operating on that are functional are a little bit north. If you just go further south of them, you'll find the ones that collapsed.
We got a bit of a trek to get our way over there.
So that's gonna be like at least more
That's
than like half a day, maybe.
yeah. So
14
each one of these subsections is about 4 miles.
Yeah.
So that's it's a good half a day's jog over there.
Hours, yeah.
Mhm.
So yes, can you make it tonight? Sure, but you're gonna be arriving like I don't know 4 in the morning or so.
It's up to you, Nico. Is it so important that we go through the night?
It's either we go there, get our rest there, and go in the and find it in the morning, or we just gung ho it and don't sleep,
I'd rather
Or-
make
or- or we can
Make
rest
our-
now and go there tomorrow.
honestly, I'd rather make our way there and just rest and then do it after we rest.
Sure, it doesn't take me that long to rest.
Yeah, fucking yeah.
Well, good for you.
As long as everyone else is
Yeah,
okay
I'm
with it.
trying to show off.
I mean, he looks really panicked.
I was going to ask you if you're going to lose sleep over it, but I think we all know the answer there.
Take our way over.
So, question is, do you tell the crew that you're going to go on a little side mission? It's still gonna take a couple days to get everything together.
They say yeah.
All right. Because looking at time, so with little moving the story along a little bit, so you guys get the necessities you need, make your way out that night, tell the crew the plan, try to be back as early as you can, and everyone fully supports. Essentially, you don't fuck with someone with their own, so go give them some shit. Rest in the hillish area, recover everything that you have, and we're gonna end the game with a new map that I need to make sure everything's correctly. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's get over here, and still next to the the ocean side. You can still hear the waves here and there. You're going to approach the hillish area and going a little bit out of the mines, and it's passing a small little forest here, and you'll see these 5 mountain goats just eating, and just grazing. Can I have you guys roll me a perception check? As these beautiful babas are just being cute little babas.
18.
11.
18? Okay.
And then
Jesus,
20 for
Beerus.
24.
Sorry,
21.
21. Okay, that's a pass. Well, Beerus, what was yours?
Well, 20 for 24.
24.
Oh, well,
Nice. Okay. That's
brag,
definitely
why
a pass.
don't you?
I do have a 18. as
18. Okay.
Nice.
I need to double check. What is your... Oh, okay. I mean, it's high, but I rolled low. So, 18, 16 and up will pass. As these cute little mountain goats are eating their food and grazing on the grass and just looking at you guys and completely ignoring you, you all do... sorry. Who did not get a 16 or higher?
Me.
Okay. So, Nico's the only one?
Me.
Okay, Nico and Tyreen. You're the only two. As I'll say that you guys are having a private little conversation about some mud on Nico's shoe that just like, damn it, we stepped on something and trying to wipe it off. You 4, behind the bush over here, you'll see 6 red glowing eyes. And a leathered nose kind of peer through with these teeth that are about this, I would say, a good 4 feet. It looks like it's staring at these goats. Yes.
Nice.
Just gonna look over at stranger and be like, we need those teeth.
Spitz is absolutely going to shit himself if we bring one of those back.
It's fucking bigger than Spitz is.
Alright, so new shopping list. Those teeth, left arm.
Arms.
Whatever the fuck that thing is attached to, I want the pelt. We can try and get the pelt or something. See if maybe we can sell it.
I will actually say, can Beerus, Serena, Nico, and Watt, can you roll me a nature to see if you know what this creature is?
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, 17.
No, 8.
8?
Got a
Okay.
19.
Okay. 17?
5.
Okay. So, who got the 17? Unfortunately, Nico, you do not see it.
Oh, I do not see it. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, because you didn't.
You said it.
You said Nico on the roll, though.
I apologize. Sorry. Beerus, Serena, Stranger, what? Fuck. My bad. Numbers
I
are
rolled
hard for me
18.
to remember. 18. Okay, 18. You'll get some information. What did you get?
5. My luck
okay.
is gone now.
Okay. Serena, what did you get?
19.
19. Okay. And Beerus? 8. Okay. So yeah, what the fuck is that? You have no idea. Stranger and Beerus. Sorry. Watts and Beerus. But Stranger and Serena, you would know at least this. That is a gray render. They are very solitary creatures that attach themselves really highly to individuals.
Spicy.
Or they're ruthless, rampaging furies of nature. This thing is, and I will show the image so you guys can see. Boop, boop, boop.
What the fuckity fuck?
As that now everybody sees this gray, muscular behemoth kind of approaching over this bush. I mean, it's pretty much the size of an elephant with teeth, the size of half of y'all's bodies. And as it just kind of steers up, looking at the goats, just roars. That's where we're gonna end tonight's game, and we're gonna pick that up next time.
That's really big.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a big baby.
What that mouth do?
You'll find
I
out
don't
next
want to know
time.
what that mouth do.
Yeah.
It probably eats things and not in the fun way.
Yeah.
Nope.
Depends on your definition of fun.
Valid.
Oh my god, strange.
So next game we're gonna roll some initiative and see what you guys do. Poor little goats. All right, so poor babies. We'll edit this, put it on YouTube. Next week we'll have a grand old adventure with some dragons and or other dragons and maybe more dragons.
There might be a dungeon in between.
It might be a dungeon
Oof.
between. Maybe some dungeons and dragons. We'll see you next time. Go vote for Vic. Tabs down below. Info is down below. See you guys next time. Adios. Bye.
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 Oh, I do want you guys to know that there was a chart to say if you want to spice up the travel to this location, what you would do, and it just said go to this appendix in the DMG. So instead, I included every single creature that lives in hills, and I got the biggest baddie that we could potentially face.
Love that for us.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's what you guys get. Sorry.